Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I like it so much when I see the Europeans saying, oh, we're not gonna buy your oil anymore, Russia. Oh, we're gonna, limit the consumption of gas from you guys. And then they buy more than they did before. The numbers reveal. So what's going on here? We're talking about liquefied natural gas, and we talk about the regular gas that the Russians provide Europe with via pipes, right? So let's see what's going on here. We have an article coming from Business Insider, and this is the title. Russia is prepared to resume some gas flows to Europe via pipeline, Deputy Prime Minister says. And I was looking at this and I said, well, maybe you're ready, but the Europeans don't buy your gas. How about that? Well, actually, it's not like that. We live under the misconception that these guys are just imposing sanctions on Russia, and Russia cannot make deals and will not sell anything into Europe. Well, that's false. The Europeans still buy Russian gas and still buy Russian products. We'll find out what's going on with this gas flow. Moscow is prepared to resume gas supplies to Europe via the Yamal-Europe pipeline, Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Novak told state media. And I'm quoting, "The European market remains relevant as the gas shortage persists and we have opportunities to resume supplies," he said. Russia will also export more LNG, liquefied natural gas, to Europe in 2023 than it did this year. So it will export more than it did in 2022. He added, Russia's deputy prime minister told state media that the nation is prepared to resume some gas flows to Europe, Reuters reported Sunday. And I'm quoting there, European market remains relevant as the gas shortage persists and we have every opportunity to resume supplies, end quote, Alexander Novak told TASS news agency per the report. For example, the Yamal-Europe pipeline, which was stopped for political reasons, remains unused, end quote. Flows from the Yamal-Europe pipeline have mostly reversed since last December, with Poland opting to import gas from Germany instead. Oh, I didn't know Germany was an exporter of gas. And in May, Poland ended its agreement with Russia to receive natural gas after Moscow demanded payments in rubles. Well, good, a country of its word, right? Russian energy firm Gazprom has also cut off flows to Poland in June and said it wouldn't export any more gas through Poland as Moscow imposed sanctions against the company that operates the Polish section of the Yamal-Europe pipeline per Reuters. But even as pipeline gas has stopped flowing from Russia, it has emerged as a top exporter of liquefied natural gas. By the end of November, the European Union had spent roughly $13 billion on Russian LNG, 5 times more than it did in 2021 as price surged. So the Europeans said, we're going to hurt you here, but then we're going to buy here at a premium price, which is going to provide you with the revenue that you otherwise would have gotten from the pipeline. I think it makes only sense. I don't know if that balances. I don't think the $13 billion that these guys, the European Union, spent on Russian liquefied natural gas equals the delivery, the supply that the Russians otherwise would have continued through their pipelines. But I don't think they say that because, but I don't know. This is actually coming from Business Insider, so they should make that connection. So I'm assuming is more, because otherwise they will say, well, the revenue from liquefied natural gas did not cover or equal the supply and the revenue coming from the gas pipeline. I mean, if you think that Business Insider is an objective, nah. All right, and I'm quoting, this year we were able to significantly increase LNG supplies to Europe, end quote, Novak said in the 11 months of 2022, they increased to 19.4 BCM by the end of the year. 21 BCM are expected. Billion cubic meters, I'm thinking. So business as usual is just different. It's like I tell you, hey, I'm not gonna buy wood from you anymore, but you're gonna send me coal. Okay, thank you very much. And you sell me coal that is more expensive than the wood I would buy otherwise. Why? Because the big daddy from across the Atlantic said so, and because I don't have a independent foreign policy, and I'm a squeaky ball-less country and union. I do what I need to do to stay in power. Otherwise, something will occur. I mean, this is too obvious. Why Germany shot itself in the foot with Nord Stream 1, Nord Stream 2, that someone, we don't know yet whom, blow them up. Anyway, they're still gonna buy the Russian gas and oil. Russia said, we're not gonna sell oil below the or at your price cap that you set on our oil. So good luck with that. Go and fill your car's tanks and save gas if you can. Gas, I'm talking about the car benzene or diesel, whatever you use, because Russian oil will not come to Europe. And then when these wizards, Europeans, will go to ask the Arabs for it, the Arabs will say, it is how much it is, and we can't give you more. And if they give them more by taking from other markets, which they will not, which is China and others, India and other economies, if they do that, which I don't think they will, I mean, I'm 99% certain they will not, guess who's going to go in those countries? So you're going to have a shortage over there, and those guys will go and ask the Russians, hey, we need it. And the Russians, so it's trading or changing hands, like the currency. A dollar I have today, give it to you, you give it to someone else, and then it comes back to me. The same is here. But hey, you at least put some virtue signaling medals on your chest and say, yes, we did the right thing, right, Big Daddy? Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, you screwed yourself, but not enough yet. Keep going and buy our liquefied natural gas that is premium, which is more money you gotta pay. Build those liquefied natural gas sections outside, or whatever they call them, I can't remember, where they bring the liquefied natural gas, the shipments, terminals. Yes, that's how they're called. They build those terminals, invest more money because you have it, because your economies are A-OK, meaning not, but hey, you got money for that, and then the Americans are going to bring you liquefied natural gas at higher price, and we'll see how your economy will survive, because the United States is still booming, according to shuffling madness, semi-conscious humanoid called Biden. I don't even want to go to the knee-calloused Vice President Kamala. And you know why she's knee-calloused, right? Because she stands or lays on her knees, cleaning the floors. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.